Hello and welcome back to another episode of Uncle Bill's Kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen, folks. Today I'm really excited because I'm going to make one of my favorite pasta dishes. It's a beautiful recipe made with mushrooms and using something that we all have in our cabinet right here. What could it be? That's right, dry seasoning. We've got some dry Italian seasoning up here. I'm going to show you how to use that and revive it because we don't always have fresh ingredients on hand, but we know that sometimes we need a quick and easy recipe. And when we have just some basic ingredients, it can make an amazing dinner for you and for your family. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Uncle Bill's Kitchen. Alright, first thing we're going to need to do is chop up these beautiful mushrooms, the main ingredient in our sauce. I have used 16 ounces of mushrooms, and what I'm doing is to chop these up into beautiful pieces. Just take a look here. These are not small morsels. Remember, there's a lot of water in mushrooms, so they do shrink down. That's why we're going to cut them up into these beautiful pieces. Alright, we'll set them aside. Now let's get our onion ready. We're going to chop off the bottom and we're going to take off the skin. Some people like to leave this end piece on to hold the onion together as you chop them into small pieces. All we got to do is just slice just like so. We're going to put a little slice down the center and we'll get beautiful even chops every time. Just like that. Perfect. Same thing with the other half. If you've got a large onion, you're only going to need half. For this size onion, I use the whole thing. Perfect. Alright, let's heat up a pan and we're going to put about 2 tablespoons of butter in here and a little bit of vegetable oil to make sure that that butter doesn't burn. Swirl her around the pan, and now we're going to add in our onions. The goal with adding in the onions with the butter is that it's going to impose that beautiful butter flavor, and it's also going to help soften our onions a little faster. Another secret is to add a little bit of salt while you're softening your onions. It draws that moisture out just a little bit faster. Alright, now halfway through we're going to add in our minced garlic. Now I don't like to be shy, about a tablespoon of this bad boy. Alright, we're going to mix that together. Oh, the smell is wonderful. Once you start getting that fragrance, you know you're getting close to getting time to put some of this wonderful Italian seasoning in. Any Italian seasoning blend will do. And we're going to put about a tablespoon, a little over a tablespoon in here. We've got some parsley flakes. No fakes here. Alright, we're going to mix this together. As I mentioned, you know, we usually always have leftover dry ingredients. Not always is the beautiful, green, luscious ingredients available to you. And so you got to use what you got. I'm telling you, you do it this way, the oil's going to cause that fragrance to come out of those seasonings, and it's going to be perfect. Now that we've added our mushrooms in, we're going to coat each and every one of those mushrooms with this beautiful garlic and onion along with the seasonings. Add a little bit more salt. Again, we want to bring out all of that mushroom flavor and get rid of some of this moisture that's inside of them. Oh, would you look at that? Tell me they don't look beautiful. About halfway there. We're going to keep turning our mushrooms, making sure to mix them It's been about 10 minutes now, and as you can see, it's really reduced a lot. We're running on medium-high heat, and now it's time to add a little bit of deglazing. I just use some white wine. Any white wine will do. And we're going to cook off all that alcohol, so all we have left is that wonderful flavor. Now it's time to add in our heavy cream. I have about 1.5 cups here, and it's not enough. It's not as much as I like. I like to go around 2 to 3 cups. So we're going to add a little bit of water into this. But don't worry, we're going to reduce it so all that flavor is going to be there. Here we are adding the water. And we're going to raise the heat a little bit and bring this up to a boil. Stirring the entire time. You don't want that cream to curdle. Alright, now that we've got it to a boil, we turn that heat down, and we're going to keep an eye on this. It's really loose right now, so what we want to do is cook this down to about half of what you see here. Getting closer. The entire house smells like beautiful mushroom sauce. The wife is looking at me with a little bit of drool coming out of her mouth. I better get this done or she's going to end up eating me. Alright, now you can see this is starting to thicken up. Take a look. Oh, it's beautiful, but I like it a little bit thicker. Let me check the flavor, make sure that our seasoning is good. Needs a little bit more salt and pepper. And I'm going to add my secret ingredient. Oh yeah. Chicken granules. Just a little bit. It adds that beautiful chicken flavor and a little saltiness that I like. If you have chicken stock that you would prefer to use, just substitute that for water. Now we've got ourselves a little cornstarch slurry, equal parts cornstarch and water. I'm going to put a little bit in here, and then I'm going to mix it and see if I can get it to the thickness that I like. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. Now imagine this on top of a steak, some noodles, your favorite dish, maybe a pork chop. Beautiful. Look at that mushroom sauce, creamy. Now I put my mushroom sauce on this beautiful pasta. Alright, so we've taken this sauce and we've put it in with some beautiful spaghetti noodles and a little cilantro on top. This looks amazing. I can't wait to try it. The smell is that earthiness of the mushrooms. Oh, it smells so good. The richness from that cream just covers all of the noodles. It's just the right amount of cornstarch slurry to make it thick, but still have it simmer with those mushrooms for a very long time to impart that flavor into the sauce. Oh, guys, you're gonna love this. Thanks for stopping by Uncle Bill's Kitchen. Make sure to come back. Thank you for stopping by Uncle Bill's Kitchen. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. It lets you know every time we release a new video. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it helps our channel a lot. Also, I'd like to thank all of you who have been sharing our recipes with your friends and family. I really hope this is helping you guys out as much as I love doing it. Happy holidays, and see you next week.